Okay, this is what the Polarity fitness philosophy can get you. 2 hard workouts per week. People say you can't build a great physique working out twice a week. I say fuck them.
Yeah, so nutrition is all about sustainability, right? The thing that most people don't understand about nutrition is that whatever you did to get in shape is what you must continue doing for as long as you want to stay in good shape, which should be for the rest of your life. So there are 3 sort of core principles when it comes to nutrition. And one of the most freeing realizations that I had when it came to nutrition was that different diets like keto, fasting, high carb, whatever, all these different diet plans, they're all essentially mechanisms to hit on a set of principles. So what are the principles? Well, you have to hit the right calorie target for your goals, right? If you want to lose fat, that means eating in a small calorie deficit, eating fewer calories than your body burns, right? If you want to gain weight and put on muscle, you have to be eating in a calorie surplus every day, which means eating more than your body burns on a daily basis, right? The second thing is your protein target. So you need to obviously get protein if you want to build a good physique. If you want to, like, protein's crucial for the building and repairing of lean muscle tissue. However, you don't need as much as the fitness industry has led you to believe. You only need about 0.82 grams per pound of body weight. I like to stick in a range of like 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight of protein per day. And the third and final principle is eating a diet that's very rich in whole foods. So if you want to be functioning, if you want to be like at peak performance and you want to be healthy and you want to have energy, you want to be focused, you want to have, you want everything to be firing on all cylinders, you want to focus on getting most of your calories from nutritious food. And I kind of like to follow an 80-20 rule where 80% of my daily calories come from whole nutritious food, and then 20% comes from junk per se, or just foods that I'd like to fit in. So what you want to do is you want to take those principles and adjust them for yourself in a way that allows you to sustain it and actually enjoy it, right? So I absolutely love my diet plan, and that's why I'm able to get lean like really quickly. It's because I enjoy it. It's not, I don't think of it as dieting, and that's the point you want to get to. The one piece of advice that I would probably give is that less is more. So if there's one thing that's completely changed my life when it came to fitness and building my physique, it's those 3 words: less is more. Those are the 3 most impactful words you'll ever hear when it comes to fitness and transforming your physique. Oh, fuck. So that's the level of intensity you need to be bringing if you want to maximize your efficiency in the gym. Get the most out of the least amount of training. The reason why so many people think they need to be in the gym day after day is because the only reason they can handle that is because they don't push their sets like this. As soon as you start bringing this level of intensity to your sets, you can cut your gym time in more than half. That's the most important thing. So if you're someone who wants to get in and out of the gym quicker, the most important thing is that you learn to push your sets like this. So I'm only doing 2 sets here because the goal when you're training is not to kill yourself. It's not to absolutely annihilate yourself. It's to get as much growth stimulation done in as little work as possible so that you can get out of the gym, recover, grow, come back a little bit stronger for the next workout. If you do too much, you're not going to be able to recover and grow in time for your next workout.
to, you know, achieve progressive overload and ultimately build muscle. Good luck training 6 times a week with that fucking intensity. God. Amazes me when I go to public gyms. People are doing squats like just fucking looking around in a daze. You'll never build the physique you want if you train like that. You can be in the gym fucking 4-6 days a week. You're never getting the physique you want if you don't bring that level of intensity. And ultimately, the reason why people can be in the gym 4 to 6 days a week is because they're just going through the motions. And if you're going through the motions, you can train a lot. It's not necessarily productive for your physique development though. So the biggest paradigm shift that I ever had when it came to training that ultimately allowed me to build my dream physique was understanding that less is more and that less is best. So what I realized, and I was under the misconception for so long that, you know, like the more time you spend in the gym, the better. That's where you build muscle. You build muscle in the gym when you're training. The truth is that muscle is built outside of the gym. When you're resting, recovering, sleeping, feeding your body with the proper nutrition, right? And so the reason why most people never achieve their dream physiques is because they think that their physiques are built in the gym. But the truth is, the goal of training is to stimulate, not annihilate. And that's a huge, massive difference. Because if you annihilate yourself, you won't be able to recover and grow from what you did in the gym, right? Because you have to train within your recovery ability. So if you hit a workout and you destroy yourself and you hit your next workout and you're still like fried and you're tired, that's not productive training whatsoever. The goal is to finish your workout and still, like, you don't want to feel gassed. You want to feel like you still have energy when you finish your sessions. You want to feel well stimulated. You want to feel like you trained hard, stimulated growth, but not destroyed yourself. Because what's going to happen now is that once you get out of the gym, your body is going to be able to recover and grow from the work you did in the gym. Most people are just struggling to recover from the fucking work they did in the given workout, let alone give their bodies time to actually grow from that work, then come back to the next workout with the ability to gain strength, to add a little bit of weight to the bar and therefore stimulate more muscle growth, right? It's this repetitive process that you really have to master. Most people are just doing way too much shit. And if you learn to bring that level of intensity where you're pushing your sets close to failure, you're leaving like 0 reps left in the tank, you can stimulate growth with a very, very small amount of training. And then you're not destroyed when you leave the gym. You get out of the gym, you recover, you grow, you come back a little bit stronger, and you have what I like to call progressive workouts. You string together progressive workouts, and that's what builds a great physique. It's not just spending hours in the gym every week for the fuck of it, right? People carry this mentality of more is better into training, and it absolutely fails them. All right, so that's 6 reps. Now I'm gonna rest a few minutes, take a little bit of weight off, and then go for my back down set, going a little bit lighter. Here he is. Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
So, man, tell me, like, what motivated you to take the time out of your day and schedule a call with me?
Just trying to get the best information that I can for myself. Trying to put myself in the in a category of only maybe 5% of men actually really fully do. So I'm in phase 2 of your 2-day program, and it's going pretty well for me. It's coming together slowly but surely. And for me, at 48 years old, to finally starting to feel more like myself again is a blessing. So.
That's awesome, man. I love that.
Yeah, and so, it's all thanks to your program, and it's got me motivated, man.
What is your motivation for getting to 210, 215?
I'm a man. I want to look good. I want to feel good. I want to be fit. I'm not trying to be the biggest man or anything like that. But if I got called to do something, I want to be able to do it. When I take my shirt off after my shower, I want to say, God damn it, I look good. I want my wife to look at me and be happy to have the husband that she's always felt I could be. And you're looking great too, man. You lean down very, very well. You're doing good for yourself, man. The biggest thing I like about you, Rio, is your honesty, and you're not trying to be like nobody else. You're just being real, but you're selling a product that men, as well as women, once they figured out what you're doing, it's worth the time of day. You're actually doing exactly what you're supposed to do. And I feel this is one of God's callings that you're doing. So you're doing a fantastic job, man, and just keep doing your thing. And God will bless you in the end for it.
I really appreciate that, man. That's really, really kind of you. I hope we can stay in touch, man. I hope this is something I hope this is something we can do in the near future.
It is. You'll be surprised. We'll, and I'll also bounce off some things on you, information-wise, just to see if I'm in the right area and things like that. But I know the biggest thing is being able to do the actual coaching and stuff. So that's coming too.
Yeah, I think that's, based on what you told me this call, I think that's really what you need, is that sort of guidance and accountability. As you said, like, I lean down pretty quickly, right? I have that sort of.
You did good too, and I'm like, damn, must be just some young genes.
We can get you on that too, man. We can get you on that too. That's.
Because I'm like, dang, if I got to go lower than 2,100 calories, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, hey, Leon, can I tell you something about that? I'll give you a really, really good piece of advice here based on what I heard from what you were describing there, okay? So if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, man, like this will change your life if you do it properly, okay? You say you're doing 2,100 calories, you're not hitting 2,100 calories. That's the problem. If you were hitting, at your size, if you were hitting 2,100 calories, you would lean down. So what you have right now is a tracking problem. As soon as you said I'm hitting 2,100 calories, I knew that wasn't true, because if you were hitting 2,100 calories, you would be lean. Like, there's literally no chance in hell you would not be leaning down if you hit 2,100 calories.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, God, no, what am I doing wrong?
No, yeah, that's the problem. Like, I couldn't let you get off this call without telling you that, man. Like, I had to, because I know how shitty that is. Like, that's a horrible feeling when you feel like you have to keep cutting your calories. You don't know what's going on. It's the tracking. Obviously, what you eat is important for health and energy, well-being, but it's all a numbers game, man. Like, fat loss is about 2 things and 2 things only. It's tracking and adherence. Tracking is like, are you actually hitting what you say you're gonna hit, right? The second thing is your adherence, which means, can you actually stick to this diet? Right? Those are the 2. If you solve those 2 things, fat loss is automatic.
I know what you said makes a lot of sense. So
yeah, I hope that helps, man. I hope that helps.
It helped a lot. 2,800 calories. Yeah. I'm doing 2,100 calories. That's an eye opener right there.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, and reach out whenever, man. Reach out, email me.
I definitely will.
Okay.
Don't worry, I will. I know you. I know your number. I know your YouTube and all of that, man. Don't worry.
Okay.
On one you don't have to worry about. I got you.
Awesome, man. All right, man. Well, I really enjoyed this call. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy some time with your family. And we'll talk soon, man.
Do the same, man. You take care.
All right, brother. Take care.
I wish your number the best, man.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, fuck me, man. Good set. Good set.
As long as I can remember, my entire childhood I struggled with my weight. It was something that I was not oblivious to. I feel like a lot of kids growing up, there's a lot of fat kids that just go about their lives and they don't really realize that they're fat. Me, it was something that always dawned on me. It was like if I felt like I was carrying a weight, no pun intended, on my shoulders, right? And it really affected me as a kid, you know? It affected my confidence, it affected my self-esteem. I felt constantly judged for it, right? And I felt like I wasn't accepted for it. My weight loss attempts started very young. And I think that's why I'm able to like sit here at a young age and be able to give people advice, is because, you know, yeah, I'm young, but I've actually been doing this a very long time, right? I just started a lot sooner than most people ever do. I think I started my first diet when I was like 10 years old, right? And those were sort of my first attempts. And then what really pushed me over the edge, that sort of tipping point that pushed me to really want to make a change, was that I was playing soccer. I played in my little hometown called Chelsea, and it was it was kind of like house league. It wasn't that competitive, although I was very serious about it. And I eventually wanted to move up to something a little bit more competitive. So the next natural move was to start playing in the city, right? Things were a little bit more competitive. There were better academies, better clubs, and that was like the next natural move for me. And I showed up to the tryouts one day, and automatically, like the first thing I picked up on was the fact that I was the only fat kid there, right? And I started to feel that sort of self-consciousness, and I always felt kind of singled out. And that was something I always realized. I was always very much like aware of that, self-aware. And then, I played the tryouts. I think I did okay, right? I think I performed okay. Definitely couldn't keep up with the other kids in terms of speed and aggression, just because, I was fat, had more weight to carry running around the field. And, by the end of the tryouts, I was like, okay, cool. Like there were multiple, but this was the first one. And, I saw my coach, or the owner of this academy, like scary, intimidating Indian dude. He goes up to my dad, but he was like, your son's good. He's got good technique. He's really good on the ball, but he has to lose 25 pounds, right? And that sort of was that tipping point for me where I realized, like, shit, like I really have to change this.
So now I'm getting into some behind the neck press. So behind the neck press is a fantastic exercise for building bolder shoulders. It was very popular in the pre-steroid era fitness back in like the 40s, 50s. It's a very productive exercise if you have healthy shoulders. If you don't have healthy shoulders, it can be potentially problematic. You have to be able to decipher between like good pain and bad pain in terms of like, is it the muscle working, or are you like destroying your shoulder joint? But if you can do this exercise safely, it's a fantastic exercise for building great shoulders. It takes the chest out of the equation, so you can just focus on pressing. And as a little bonus, you can go much lighter and still get a very good stimulus on your shoulders. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. I have never felt that much fucking shoulder in my life. Holy shit, man. That is a wild exercise. My God. Crazy how just taking your chest out of the equation makes you go so much lighter, but feels like 10 times better stimulation on the shoulders. Crazy good exercise.
We just uploaded the first documentary episode, or the first vlog, and right now I'm just sending an email out to my email list, letting them know that the video is now live, and I'm pretty much shitting my jocks right now, man. Waiting for this feedback, you know? We've been...
Feel about the video?
I think it's fantastic, man. I think like we wanted to, you know, me and Oberon, my film producer, we figured we would get like, you know, sort of the minimum viable version of this style of video, so that we can get some feedback and then we can iterate quickly to make the improvements based on what you guys like and what you don't like, so that moving forward we can make these like even better. So, you know, we've been, especially Oberon's been busting his fucking balls getting this video ready for you guys. So I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited to see if you guys like it or not. This is not just something we sort of came up with, pulled out of our asses. This is something that we've, you know, created based on lots of feedback from what you guys really like when it comes to like seeing the raw, authentic content, like the vlogs. It all just sort of adds up, and, you know, we created this sort of hypothesis that, you know, you guys probably like an even more transparent version of what we were already doing, and an even better version, right? So that's why we went kind of like head first into this new style, and I'm hoping you guys like it. And if you don't, that's great also, right? Feedback is great. There's no such thing as good or bad or failure. It's all just feedback, right? The quicker I get feedback, the sooner I know like what to shift and change so that you guys love it. Oh, damn. All right, now we're gonna get into some neck curls, 2 sets, and then that's a wrap. So now I'm getting into a couple sets of neck curls. The reason why I love neck curls is because the neck is an often neglected part of guys' physiques. So a lot of dudes will have this like big chest, these big shoulders, these big arms, and then they lack size sort of in the neck and traps, and it's sort of a weak look. So like a strong, thick neck like speaks volumes. It kind of shows a lot of power, a lot of strength, and it also reduces your chances of getting like brain issues if you ever get into like some sort of collision. If you get into let's say a car accident, you get fucking clocked, it will prevent you from like it'll sort of break the impact a little bit and prevent you from getting like brain damage and things like that. So I think it's super important to have a really strong neck. That's why a lot of fighters train their necks, because it's super important. So I like to do a little bit of higher reps on these,
15 to 20 or so. This is 55 pounds. Look at the thick neck. All right, now I'm gonna rest, 2 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna get into one more set, and then the workout will be done. Oh, fuck. Wow. Oh my God. All right, that's a wrap. Workout done. So we hit 2 sets of squats, 2 sets of weighted pull-ups, 2 sets behind the neck press, a couple sets of laying barbell tricep extensions, a couple sets of neck curls. So a very simple, short, effective workout. If you train like this, twice a week on a handful of big basic compound exercises, you focus on getting stronger, training hard. It's all you need, man. You don't need to live in the gym. You don't need to fucking throw away different areas of your life. You can hit it hard, hit it right, get out and on with the rest of your life. Cut it there. Really, the information I need.
Dude, you're doing great.
Okay. Are you okay?
Oh, fucking, I got something in my throat. And it's fucked me so much. Oh my God.
This is some great content.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
God damn, we can't take that out of the vlog.
Yeah, we can keep that bit in.
We keep that in, yeah.